Thanks everyone, I am Pete Pardo from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to yet another episode of What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility, bringing you new album reviews all the damn time, even on Fridays. That's right. So today we're going to take a look at the 21st studio album from a legendary band. That band is Cheap Trick. The album is All Washed Up, not to be confused with All Shook Up, right? Prior album of theirs, right? Brand spanking new. This is on BMG Records. There's the little kind of like digi sleeve thing, right? Why am I all washed out and fuzzy in the background? Very strange what is going on with this. My existing camera on my new laptop, it's just doing weird things. I can't wait for the new one to come in. I know I've been talking about it ad nauseum. But anyway, let's take a look at the album here. Never mind about my camera quality and stuff. Very cool. So here you have the case with all of the Cheap Trick albums sitting in there. Here you've got the washer and dryer. We've got the little inner sleeve here. I need a Cheap Trick shirt like that. Absolutely I do. I don't need socks like that, however. And then the booklet, which there you get to see some of the spines of the LPs. Lyrics. All right. Who's in the band right now, you might ask? Of course, it's the stalwarts, the holdouts, the founding members, right? Rick Nielsen on guitars and backing vocals, Robin Zander, vocals and guitar, Tom Peterson on bass and vocals. You got Dax Nielsen on drums and Robin Taylor Zander on guitars and vocals. That is the current lineup of the band. What do we have on this album, you might ask? Well, it's a pretty short album, well, short-ish, 40 minutes. It's got, about 11 tracks. Everything is kind of short and to the point here, punchy stuff. I think the influence of the Beatles looms large on this album for me. I hear lots of Beatles elements here. I hear a lot of kind of classic Cheap Trick things. But I tell you, this band has been on a roll in recent years. They're just writing incredible songs that are just so memorable right from the first listen. You automatically start hearing these melodies in your head. So catchy. It starts off with the title track, All Washed Up, which is great. Big raucous rocker, one of their hardest rockers on the album. Really good riffing from Rick. Just really good. You know, I've noticed that Robin Zander's his vocal style has changed over the years. He definitely, if you were to listen to him singing today and listen to him singing back in the 70s, it almost sounds like a different guy. You know, you can kind of, if you know the band well, you know it's still him, but he's really changed his voice up, but I think it really works for him. It's a perfect example of a guy who has lost some vocal ability, and he's just kind of changed his singing style, but it really works. All Wrong, Long Gone, another terrific song, great chorus. There's some really good ballads on this album, but even the ballads kind of rock too. They're not wimpy ballads. They're ballads that have some rock to them. And man, the choruses are so memorable. The Riff That Won't Quit, terrific song, and it's got a really good riff. It's a very good rocker. Bet It All is great. Another memorable chorus. One of my favorites on the album. Really good. The Best Thing, another memorable song. 12 Gates, I believe, is the first single that they released. Again, it's kind of more of a pop rock song, but a killer chorus. Absolutely love it. Side two, second half of the disc, is really strong. Bad Blood is track number 7. That's probably my favorite track on the album. It's also one of the longest. It's almost 5 minutes long. Killer chorus. So hooky. The first time you hear it, it just kind of pulls you right in. And the song kind of rocks too. It's just there's a power pop element to this album, but like I said, even when they're doing ballads, the ballads kind of rock, and they're just the melodies, and they just sweep you away again. And there's so much Beatles influence on this record. I can't stress it highly enough. Really, really good. Dancing with the Band, another really fun track. Love Gone. Best ballad on the album. Hands down. So good. So good. A Long Way to Worcester, however they say it. That's got a James Bond theme thing going on, right? If you know, the kind of the James Bond music, right, for some of the James Bond films. It's kind of permeating that. Pretty cool. And then Wham Boom Bang is this raucous, goofy hard rocker to finish off the album, which is loads and loads of fun. Really good. Yeah, I like this a lot. Like I said, I have reviewed and really enjoyed the last few Cheap Trick albums. They're another one of these bands that are making really strong records this late into their career. Musicianship is top notch as always, right? This band is always about the songs, right? So it's not like there's just tons of, there are some guitar solos here and there from Rick, which are always good and tasty and, fit the song really nicely. But this band is not all about that sort of thing. This is all about just catchy hooks, crisp songs, rockers, ballads, power pop, goodness, all rolled into one. Really good, really enjoyable. And what's really impressive about this album, and you know how much I am a stickler of this, is like when an album grabs me on the very first listen, I'm already remembering songs and melodies and riffs and things like that. That's a mark of a good album. So yeah, I like this a lot. I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5 star. All Washed Up, the 21st studio album from Cheap Trick. Like those washers? Can you tell what kind of brand of washers those are? Who cares, right? Yeah, exactly. One of them kind of looks like mine. Yeah, maybe not. Anyway, and I love the fact they're still using the classic logo. That's amazing. So if you've heard this album already, let us know what you think of it down in the comments below, as well as any other thoughts you might have on Cheap Trick and All Washed Up. And if you haven't heard it, go check it out. If you are a fan, I think you'll like it. 4 out of 5 star for me. Visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell so you get alert of all of our content as a post. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also down below, we got the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, our merch page, our Cameo page, and the Sea of Tranquility membership options. They're all down below. Thanks in advance for all your support, folks. It's greatly appreciated. And we'll see you soon here with more stuff. Got more new album reviews coming for you in the days and weeks ahead. New Spock's Beard. New Dream Theater Live album, new Shepherd's Cassini. What do we got? Some live stuff. We got Daryl Way's Wolf box set, all sorts of things. There's a whole stack of things sitting here that I'm waiting to get to. So till then, I'm Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.